Hey, it's A Humble Collector here. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at the 4-panel death card of Josef Ziegler. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Starting on panel 1 here, I don't think I've seen this design before, but it's pretty cool. Down on bottom, we have sun, moon, and stars shine on your hero's grave, and your loved ones in their heart remember you day after day. And then moving to the interior here, starting on panel 2, in loving memory and prayer of the brave warrior Josef Ziegler, a carpenter from south of Landshut, and a soldier in a pioneer battalion, bearer of the War Merit Cross with swords, who suffered a heroic death in the heavy fighting in the east near Skobolovka on December 12, 1943, at the age of 37. R.I.P. Now, I was able to find Josef's casualty record. I'll put that up on screen. Josef was a member of Reserve Kompany 7, which was part of Reserve Grenadier Regiment 212. Now, these reserve regiments were kind of like field training units almost, where they would take soldiers that were serving in non-combat roles and like retraining them for frontline service. So in this case, Josef was probably in a pioneer unit earlier in the war and been kind of shifted into this reserve unit for training to kind of fill gaps in the front line. And it was in this unit that he would end up being killed. His cause of death is listed as an aerial bomb that apparently hit both of his legs. So, most likely, some kind of Soviet attack plane must have dropped a bomb and in their reserve training area, and Josef was killed as a result. Interestingly enough, the 212th Reserve Grenadier Regiment was actually part of the 147th Reserve Division, which I have another card for, actually, that of Ludwig Berger, who was an Unterofficer in Company 2 of Reserve Grenadier Battalion 423. Now, Ludwig was actually killed November 24th, 1943, so about a month earlier in Krosten, and his cause of death was annihilation by shrapnel. So he must have been right next to where a shell went off and it just obliterated him, at least according to the record there. Now, moving to the bottom here, you little stars, I'll empty my heart out to you now. You'll be happy to bring my wishes home and tell my parents. They probably already guessed that their dying son is thinking of them. Tell my wife when she's in pain, I've acquired the greatest happiness. Tell my children that their hearts won't break. Dying for the fatherland is a sacred duty. Your little stars, you have heard my words. Bring them home. That is not forbidden. The last greeting to them from enemy country, dying for the fatherland, is beautiful. And then moving to panel 3 here, we have a nice picture of Josef. Loved, mourned, and never forgotten. The bullets that threw you down hit me in the heart too. So a hero's wife does not perish in pain. The strength that steels you in battle, it is my hold in need. The consolation of seeing you again keeps me upright until death. And then flipping back to the back here for panel 4. O Lord, not my will, but yours be done. So yeah, overall, really interesting card. You don't see, at least I haven't seen a ton from like the reserve units, so that's kind of cool to see. But also, these poems here are exceptionally, they translated really well this time, and they're definitely a bit more poignant than the ones we normally get. So overall, just a really cool card. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. Thank you all for watching. Happy collecting, and I will see you all again very soon.